Good morning. Welcome to Level Up Live. I'm Jen. It is Thursday, the 6th of March already. Can't believe that it's March. Can't believe we're coming up on the end of the first quarter of this year already. It just seems like a blur of crazy and activity and all kinds of stuff. So anyway, thank you very much for coming in. Welcome, Level Up Tribe. I'm glad that you're here. So great to have you. Today's topic is discovering hobbies. So on Tuesday, sorry, I'm off a day here. On Tuesday, we talked about rediscovering hobbies. So hobbies that you may have had previously, but you have abandoned, and if you were going to rediscover them. Today, I'd like to talk about and focus on discovering new hobbies, especially at our higher levels. When you're getting into the senior levels, what new hobbies are you coming up with? What activities are you picking up? And I'll start this. Going live on YouTube is brand new. This is show 25. Yay! I actually did it. So this is Level Up Live number 25, which didn't mean for that to rhyme, but it did. Anyway, so I thought about going live for probably a year before I did it. So I went live. The first time was the end of November. And really I thought about it for a good time, for a good long while before I kind of pulled the Band-Aid off and just said, forget it, we're doing this. And I'm glad I did. I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying reaching out with all of you. I'm enjoying the relationships that I'm getting to make through YouTube friends. I've gotten to go out for dinner with other creators and meet people face to face. As I get further into this, I learn more and more about creator meetups and things like that. And it's awesome. And I don't know if it's a hobby or what it is. For some people, it's a career. For some people, it's something that they do all the time. For me right now, it's definitely part-time. In addition to my full-time gig and my quasi full-time gig that started up with Helping Hands for Cruising. And can I just tell you, I created a small panic at my company when I posted that I had started a new position at Helping Hands for Cruising. People thought I had left my job to go to Helping Hands for Cruising. They didn't realize it was a board position and it was a volunteer position. And my boss called me and she said, I'm not going to tell you what to do with your social media. That's on you. But just know that I've received 4 or 5 phone calls already of people saying, oh no, Jen left. That's so sad. And I'm like, well, I mean, I'm glad that people think it's sad that I'm leaving, but I didn't mean to trigger that. I really didn't. I just meant to hopefully get the Helping Hands for Cruising name out there a little bit more. And by the way, if you are on LinkedIn and you do volunteer work with Helping Hands for Cruising, so for example, if you are a creator who is presented on a marathon, on one of the cruise-a-thons to benefit Helping Hands for Cruising, add it to your LinkedIn profile. There's a whole volunteer section. And now that HH4C has a presence on LinkedIn, you can select them as a organization that you've actually done work with. So you can list that along with any other volunteer work that you've done. Cool. Okay. Anyway, let's go ahead. Let's go into the chat. We've got, holy cow, 18 people in here. Hey, if you haven't already, make sure to hit the like. I am a delicate flower and my feelings get kind of wonky when I have like a really low number of likes, when I had like more than 15 people in the house, 15 or 20 in, and there's like 2 or 3 likes on the video, I start really internalizing that and going, how? How could I have done better? How could I have been more entertaining for them? Why didn't people want to press the like? It costs nothing. Is that good guilt? Is it? Good. Guilt. Guilt you into it. You should suffer if you don't click that button. Anyway, let's go ahead. I'm a little crazy this morning. And John Gaylor came in bright and early to tell me that he was going to be Team Replay today. Hey, that's awesome too. I love the folks who watch on Team Replay. You leave some excellent comments and make some great points about the content. So please make sure if you come in on the replay to drop hashtag Team Replay in the comments so I know that you watched. And also, for those of you who do watch on replay, I actually recommend waiting like 12 to 24 hours after the show ends, because that's when you can actually go back and see the live comments. And to me, that makes it more engaging when it's not just the comments that I happen to put up on the screen, but when you can actually see what came in real time. Scott from Controversial Cruising, Scott from Scottsdale, saying good morning to all of us. Thank you so much for coming in. And Sea Tripping with Kim and Scott, thank you for being here. Great that you're here today. Deb Rogers, thank you so much for making it today. I appreciate you. And I'm not sure, I know I'm going to be talking to you shortly. I'm not sure what country you are located in right now, but hope that you are having good travels. CME raid. Awesome that you guys came in on the CME raid. Their poll question today about the AirTags, I started using AirTags in my luggage about a year and a half ago. And fortunately, I'll knock wood that I haven't had a lost luggage issue. I do find it comforting and have found it helpful when cruising, especially when trying to locate my luggage, like at the end of the cruise, when it's all lined up in the terminal. And the big bag that I travel with is just a big silver suitcase. And there's a lot of big silver or gray suitcases. So I have found it helpful to identify exactly where my stuff is sometimes. So I was definitely on Team AirTag for that. So La Jones coming in. Thank you so much for being here. So great to have you. Ron from DeFam Adventures. Thanks so much for coming in, you guys. Great that you are saying hi back and forth. I appreciate that. Yes, everybody, welcome in Deb from all the way across the world who is joining us today. And Travel Cake Trips is in here. Thank you so much for coming in. Love your picture. So thank you for being here. Another person who's saying CME raid is Ron. So there we go. And speaking of CME, here they are. Hello. Hope you have a great day too. Great that you are here and loved the topic today. The poll question. I was just saying I am on Team AirTag, so I thought it was a good conversation. Deb saying hi to everyone. Folks saying hi back and forth, which is great. Awesome. Kathy Mills is here on the CME raid. Thank you so much for being here. And yes, thanks, Deb. Good on you. And 153. Oh, I didn't know I was up to 153. I hadn't been watching it. I knew I hit 150. 153 people. This is awesome. Can I tell you something that would be even more awesome, though? Let me put up my alternate banner. Now, this is a charity that is near and dear to my heart, Helping Hands for Cruising. I am actually helping them out as a board member position, but I was helping them before that too. Their YouTube channel needs to get monetized. We need to be able to do all of the really cool things that you can do when you're at 500 subscribers and a certain number of watch hours, and then at 1,000 subscribers. And right now they're in the 400 range. They're just over 400. That's not enough, and that's not sufficient. So If you have subscribed to my channel, you definitely should be subscribed to Helping Hands for Cruising. So when you search them on YouTube, if you don't go direct to the link, if somebody wants to actually put in hashtag HH4C, it will drop the link to both their website and to their YouTube channel. Go over to the YouTube channel, subscribe, watch a video. They've got a great video that is all of 9 minutes long that explains the organization and the mission and does a great job of it. It's like an interview style. It's really good. It's really well done. So please go over there. Please, it would mean so much to me, and it would mean more to me than even me getting more subscribers is their numbers climbing. I want to see them hit 500 before we do our next marathon. And the next marathon is coming up next month, the end of next month. And it is called Dreams in Motion. So it is not called the Cruisathon. It is still a marathon, but it is called Dreams in Motion. And I need to update my tags because it is actually not the 11th through the 13th. It's the 25th through the 27th. So I will have to actually edit that banner. I didn't realize I had the wrong date there. John Crawford coming in. Thank you, John. Peace to you too, my friend. And Aaron in the house. Double A, how are you, my friend? Thank you for saying hi to the tribe. Folks saying hey to each other. This is great. I love all of that. Well, now they know all about Everyone should know about HH4C. Come on. This is a great organization. I thumbs way up on this. So Scott is doing me a favor and actually dropping the link. Thank you for being an awesome mod. And he is dropping the link to my Facebook group. Now, I do some fun stuff in there, do polls on what kind of cooking Chef Todd should do and things like that. So it definitely is a good time for you to join. Folks saying good morning again who have seen each other on previous shows. So I like that. Gen Chat. I love it. Hi to all in Gen Chat. I actually like how that sounds. Okay, just a girl on her porch. Hey, thanks for coming in. Awesome. No no whammies. Yes, thumbs up. Be gone, heebie-jeebies. I remember no whammies. Big bucks, no whammies. Then they would hit the button and then the little horrible cartoon guy would hop around and giggle and stuff. So that is always fun. So yes, controversial cruising. Hope you are feeling better today. I know you've been dealing with the cruise crud since the weekend. And I was down with a nasty virus for about 10 days, and it was a real drag. But I have been talking to some people who have been sick for just weeks, so I hope it passes really fast, Scott. Oh, Paul from PSV Odyssey is here. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Great to have you here. Deb is saying she is back in Riyadh for a few days, then off to Dubai and over to Bahrain. I can't keep track of where you are. You are hopping around between the countries so rapidly that that I really can't keep track. Folks saying hi. That is how you do it. The HH4C hashtag. That is going to drop both their website and their YouTube channel. If you have been to their website before, it has recently undergone an overhaul. It's gone through a redesign, and I encourage you to check out the website again. More importantly, go to the YouTube. Subscribe to the YouTube. You want to know when they are coming out with new content, especially with another fun marathon coming up. Vicky from Foodies Vacation is here. Hi, thank you so much for coming in. Awesome to have you here. It's so great that that everybody is in. I appreciate you so much. Also, if you want to share your link, okay, you want to share your link for YouTube, drop hashtag tribe, TRIBE, and Nightbot will do its job and it will go ahead and drop your link. So there you go. Joke from Scott. What do you call a tree with many levels, leaves, and branches? A gentry. Oh, you are too young for dad jokes, my friend. Please, please. That is yikes. Okay, that's how you do it, Ron. Drop in tribe. And here we go. Nightbot drops in your channel information. And thank you again to Scott for dropping in the direct link for the Helping Hands for Cruising YouTube. Make sure when you go over there that you not only subscribe, but you watch content for at least 3 minutes. That's why I recommend watching that intro video about what they're about. It's 9 minutes long, totally digestible, interesting content. And then you leave a like and a comment on there, and your subscription will stick. So it's great from that standpoint. Good morning, Pitts Life. Thank you for coming in. So nice to have you here with us. It's awesome. And what else is going on here? Coffee not kicked in yet, Scott? That's funny. Glad you are here, Pitts Life. I know you haven't been here before, so that's good. I'm glad you're still in bed, Scott, because I'll tell you, isn't it like not even 6 in the morning where you are right now? So it is, it's early. Okay, let's talk hobbies. So I already threw out that I have a hobby that I have discovered at a higher level, a more senior level, I'll say, that is my YouTube channel. So that is like, new to me. And I am enjoying it very much. There's been other things that I picked up at more senior levels that I haven't stuck with. So a perfect example is during the pandemic, I started doing my own nails. And consequently, I was talking about this on Tuesday. I have like a steamer trunk full of different nail products that for someone who does their own nails or who is starting up a salon would be fabulous investment to just buy all of this stuff off of me. And I am going to package it up, inventory it, and just sell it and get it out of here, because I'm not going to start doing my nails again. It's just not in the cards right now. So anyway, what hobbies have you picked up as an adult, as somebody at a higher level? What have you picked up? Oh, okay. So the meds kicked in, just not the coffee. I got it. So glad that you're here too. Oh, you've got It's Life on the other screen. I didn't realize we were competing for airtime. So Denise from Bone Tired Travelers is here. Thank you so much for being here, Denise. It's great to have you here, and so glad that you are on vacation and getting away. So yeah, total dad joke. That was. Holler out for Fenice. Definitely drop tribe, and their Nightbot does its job and will drop your link. Make sure you go over to Pitts Life, check out some content. Again, like I said before with Helping Hands for Cruising, it's great to go to a channel and to subscribe. That's terrific. That's a great first step. But you have to interact with the content, or the algorithm will drop you as a subscriber. So you want to make sure to watch at least 3 minutes of content, whether that's long form content or several shorts, and make sure that you leave a thumbs up or a comment or both. Let them know what it is that you liked about something, or if you found something in their video interesting. That's all people are looking for, is some interaction. I mean, it's kind of nice because I've got the, I've got the mic. So anyway, I've got the mic, so I've got the voice on this thing, but you leaving comments and interacting is a way for us to actually get interaction and feedback. John Crawford is drinking herbal tea, which actually sounds delightful. Um, that's okay. This is going to be tough to leverage because John's on the East Coast and Scott with Controversial Cruising is out in Scottsdale. So I don't think we're going to be able to ask John to deliver some herbal tea to you, Scott. I'm sorry. I wish I could kind of facilitate and put the two of you together and kind of ask John to help out there, but I don't think that's going to work. I don't think that's going to work with him being like 2,000 miles away. So let me actually try something. I uploaded a video, promo video that I want to share with you. So give me just a second. Let's try this out on the stream. Nice. Okay, it worked beautifully. I wasn't sure. I added the video clip like as a piece of media, as a media asset in StreamYard, which is something that I haven't done before. So yeah, that's okay. Yep. You have to interact to make the sub stick. Otherwise, no way. Yeah, we could DoorDash some tea to Scott. Why didn't I think of that? Okay. I got a DoorDash account. We can definitely do that. Definitely comment on new subs. That's what YouTube is looking for, and a great way to meet your new sub person. It's also a nice way to know how people found you. I like when people leave a message that they tell me kind of how they found me. If it was through another creator or was through search, or they just like randomly came across my page, which is always weird. So, okay. So you were drinking herbal tea. That's good. That's good. But we can still take care of you, Scott. We can still be worried about you. So, oh, you don't have to be sorry, Chet. Been working and lurking, forgot to say hi. That's okay. I know how it gets. I'm glad you're here. And Scott is giving you the Chet Mix shout out. So there we go. I want, if it says making others' dreams a reality. You know what? They have a couple of different videos, so I need to actually check that one. This is, yeah, don't forget the chicken noodle soup. That is Jewish penicillin, man. That works every time when you're not feeling good. That is definitely something to have. So, back to hobbies. Hobbies that you've discovered later. I'm interested mostly in the ones that you discovered kind of later in life, because a lot of us had hobbies when we were younger that kind of fell off just because of the kind of hobbies they were. Now, that being said, I know people who are still collectors. Like they were collectors of baseball cards and they're still collectors, or they still go to shows and have their collection graded and things like that. I know a bunch of people who are like that with their comics. It's definitely a thing where they're getting their comics graded, they're still collecting, they're still building their collection. Definitely. So you're about to start paddleball, Deb? Paddleball or pickleball? Because I've heard of pickleball, but paddleball I'm not sure of. So you just started the cricket sublimation thing about a year ago. I didn't realize it was so fresh, Denise, because you're so good at it. That is so cool. You should definitely put out a video of like what you're doing with the Cricut, because I think that's an amazing tool. So there's a very popular HH4C video along with a song from Fat Matt, yes, that plays on several live streams. Yes, they also have that one. That one's a little longer. I wanted to check out this one that was only about 35 seconds to see how that fit in and all of that. One of the things that we're going to be doing, Erin, is we're going to be providing the content people who are actually presenting on Dreams in Motion with content that they can play. So instead of doing like an hour-long show, it's really going to be more like a 45-minute or 50-minute show. And then you can show videos like of the recipients, upcoming cruises, things like that. Speaking of upcoming cruises, Rock and Roll Tribute Cruise in November, still booking. So make sure to reach out to Bruce at Ocean to Ocean for that. That's definitely a good one. Okay, Nightbot doing its thing and dropping Travel Cake Trips link in there, which is fantastic. Yeah, definitely. Christine is 100% right. Oh, it's the same thing. So paddleball, pickleball. Okay, cool. Same thing. Car camping is something you started last year that turned into buying a toy hauler. Okay, so new hobby that's evolving that you're going with. That's fantastic. I love when people are starting to do new things and adventure out and all of that. You can still, oh, definitely, Erin, you can still do your own thing as far as fundraising goes. 100%. And, you know, not every channel is going to show that we don't want to show the same videos over and over and have it get stale. But we can do like clips from Behind the Mission. I don't know if y'all have been watching the series Behind the Mission. It is an interview series that Crystal is doing that is fantastic. Again, you've got to get over to the HH4C YouTube channel and see what they're doing over there. They're putting out some awesome content. So you convert baking items to sugar-free treats as a hobby because your family is mostly diabetic. See, that's a cool thing. That's right up with foodie, so that fits in perfectly, Vicky. So no pickles involved in pickleball. Thank you for clarifying that, chat. I had a vision in my head that involved actual pickles. So there should be pickles in pickleball. Depends on what kind of pickles. Are we talking kosher dill? Are we talking sweet pickles? Are we talking hot pickles? Could be. Stale videos are as bad as stale cookies. I agree, John. Thanks. Glad that you're here. Yeah, we don't want the videos to get stale. We definitely want we definitely want to keep going. So there we go. Oh, okay, we have a definition here. Technically, paddleball is played on a racquetball court while pickleball plays on a tennis court. Okay, so it's the size of the court that would be different. Interesting. Very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, guys, we are coming up on the end of our time together. So I want to thank you all so much for coming in. We've got 15 in the house. Again, my feelings are fragile and I have the mic. So I will beg you, please hit the like. The algorithm loves it. And comment, even if you were here, comment on one thing that you liked about the show or you didn't, or one thing you got out of it, or something about your hobby, anything at all. It doesn't have to be a huge novel that you write. I mean, comments are just short comments. They don't have to be a novel. So thank you all so much for coming in. Please join me on Sunday morning at 11:30 a.m. Eastern time, which I can't say Eastern Standard Time because we changed the clocks this weekend, people. Ugh. So, yeah. Going ahead and 11:30 a.m. for Brunch and BS on Sunday, and we'll be back next Tuesday and Thursday with more Level Up. So thank you so much. Thanks for joining today. Have an awesome day. I really appreciate all of you being here. Thanks so much for coming in. Be sure to mention the pickles. Hashtag pickles. Oh, you're in Tennessee. You're on your way, Denise. Enjoy your trip. Thanks so much, Deb. I'll see you on the other side. And hope you all have an awesome, awesome day. Take care. Bye.